Hey folks, this is a quick little video on how you fix the trip meter when it gets stuck and you spin the little knob, nothing happens. For me the problem was that if I spun it, this number could only go up, and along with that this number would go up, so that's not what we want. I couldn't reset it. So I opened it up and I couldn't find any tutorials on how to fix the meter itself. So I'm gonna show you what I did. You have to take off the chassis, the little holder that's around this. This metal part is crimped down, annoyingly enough, in the factory, so people don't open this up, because then they can reset the kilometer mileage on the thing itself. Best way to do this is you start with a very small screwdriver or a sword, and you slowly peel the lip up. Slowly you try to go around. You try to go around and around and around. And then after a while the lip starts getting high enough. I use this little knitting tool to like pry it up even more, because the end goal is to get it to line straight up. After a while you can also use bigger flathead screwdrivers. And in the end I used some of these with some tape over to try to protect the metal, and you grab it and you pull it towards you. That made it way easier. I saw that in another tutorial. You are gonna damage this a bit, but you know, it's whatever. If it's an old motorcycle, you should be a bit more careful, but this is like a cheap part. Once everything is lifted up, oh yeah, and put some tape around it to protect the plastic. Once everything is lifted up, you can normally freely spin it. And I'm gonna try to get this to come off on camera. You do have to pull it a bit, so be careful. This is sharp metal. Just gotta pry it off. Alright. Took me a second as well. Just like try to reach under it with something on both sides, and then you just kind of like try to evenly pull it off, but after a while like it'll flip off. Don't try to squeeze it too hard. Normally you can kind of twist and pull it off, but I've done this a few times, so it's bent already. Normally you can kind of twist and pull it off, and you should be fine. Let me just get a wider angle lens so you can see more easily. Normally the visual part is attached with 2 screws. I already removed one to make it a bit quicker. So you just want to take the screw out, and after that it's floating in there, so make sure you're not like flipping it over, kind of hold it in. Just take out the screw. There you go. Now this is the only part that's really holding it in there, so you see if I push this, it comes out. Carefully grab it and pull it out, and put this aside. And I give you a good close-up view of this and the mechanisms. There you go. This little spinning part is the speedometer. This little spinning part spins using the little pin that spins this gear, this gear, this gear, and that slowly ups this gear. Now normally, let's show you, this gear also spins back here, this small gear, and this gear would then also spin, and it counts up by 1 kilometer as you do. So good look at the mechanism. In case you might be missing a piece, now you can compare. I have kind of a little clip here, a little clip here, little spring. Normally there's a little knob sticking out. Hopefully I'm getting all the angles so you can compare yours to mine. Alright, so what would happen is if I would spin it, I could spin it one way, nothing would happen, and that's the same now. But if I would spin it the other way, this would go up, but then also this one would go up. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know exactly what I did to fix it. I grabbed some pliers, I kind of pulled this out a bit, in case the previous owner of this might have bumped into the little knob. So I pulled it out a bit. I went with some pliers, because as you can see the mechanism works so it can spin one way but not the other. These little like plastic bits here. Spins one way and not the other. So I imagined there was probably something in here that would work the same way, so I kind of went in there and I kind of gently went back and forth a bit in case something went out of place. So I did that, and I just kind of kept playing around with this. I spin this, nothing happens. I spin it back down. Sometimes some of them at that point would start spinning, but not at the same time. So I kind of kept at it. Just keep prying it a bit in between carefully. There's quite a bit of give. Let's see if I can show it on camera. Yeah, like there's quite a bit of give in there. So you kind of want to just pry it in there, go back and forth gently. I can't tell what kind of mechanism is in there, so you're just gonna have to like make sure you're not pushing anything out of place. And then I dropped a tiny bit of machine oil, like lube, sewing machine lube specifically in there, just because this is old and I thought maybe there's something like not spinning smoothly. Yeah, and then magically all of a sudden it seemed to work again. I lost a little knob, but I got this piece of tubing. You can just kind of push that in there. This also works once it's back on your motorcycle. You can just put it on there. And it won't spin unless you have a kilometer on there. So, and also you want to check after you've done this, does this spin smoothly? It does. Like if this spins and like one of the other ones spins, you want to like just kind of play around with it a little bit until they match. Put it at like 999 and then like spin this until it clocks over. And then normally if you spin this little tube, they should start matching up, and it's a bit hard at the moment, but let's try it. Here we go. You keep spinning that, and at a certain point it ticks over, so they all match. And then we're back at 0. So that's what worked for me. Hopefully that works for you. I didn't have to fully disassemble it, I just kind of pushed and pulled on this metal part. Gave it like a little whack, pushed it and pulled it back. I just played around with it a little bit. Hopefully this helps people. Before you put it back in, clean this up so you don't have like a bunch of oil stains. Yeah, should be about it. Hopefully this helped you better than the internet helped me, because I could not find anything about how to fix this. So hopefully this helps somebody. All right, see you.